Welcome, welcome one, welcome all. Happy Tuesday, Tech Talk Tuesday. It's 12:43 p.m. and I wanted to come live to say hello to my supporters and listeners and viewers. But welcome to my channel, Minding Men Business, a female perspective. This is a platform where I speak about different topics, but minding men business from a female perspective because I feel like men seem to not realize that women are intelligent and smart and sharp, witty, and all of that which they perceive themselves to be, but they just don't perceive women to be all of that somehow, some way. So yeah, listen, this page right here, I'm on StreamYard. I'll probably go on my other side, well, the other live on YouTube. I go live on YouTube because StreamYard is kind of difficult, I don't see how many people are in here. I don't know if anyone is in here, and that's okay. I'm just gonna wing it, talk off the top of my head, and wait and follow the countdown clock. 30 minutes or less. TED Talk Tuesday. Welcome. But you are entering the mouth of a lion, and that's it. Oh yeah. And if you don't know, I'm your host, Bronx Girl. So listen, I really haven't been following what's his name? Corey. Oh shit, I put Corey Holmes. I think I should change that. What's his name? Corey Holcomb. Oh, Corey Holcomb. I'll put that. I didn't even. I'll save it. I didn't realize I spelt his name wrong. Let me see. Yeah, I didn't realize I spelt his name wrong. Oh, there you go, Corey Holcomb. Yeah, ew. First and foremost, you there are a certain amount of people that have many issues and problems with. I'm getting calls while I'm talking. There are many people out there that have problems and issues and don't take so well to women like myself expressing her thoughts and opinions and her views. And that's all I'm doing is expressing my thoughts, opinions, and views on my channel. Right? This is a entertainment channel and this is an opinionated channel. So what I'm saying is, and what I'm speaking up and what I'm speaking on are things that I just observe and things that I have witnessed on YouTube and throughout the internet. And Corey Holcomb is one of them. Listen, recently he was on film being accused of uh, assaulting a woman and with his hand, and now he has faced a lot of backlash, and just like in typical fashion with men who say that women don't take accountability, um he's not taking accountability. But there are men like him that say that will say, oh, he took accountability, he talked about this a long time ago, a while ago. But the fact of the matter is, the fact, like a man of that size, a man of that nature, his corrupt, disgusting, filthy thoughts, even if he did come out and say that and admitted to it, and you know, you know, what is it? Lied on some of the things he's saying allegedly, because he wasn't like fully truthful and fully honest. Even if he did come out and admit to it, how is someone a beast, right? Because that's what you would call him, a beast. A woman that can't take down Corey Holcomb, we consider them beasts, right? A beast. Uh, ass- Put his hands on someone that can't defend themselves. But that's like just scratching the surface with this man, right? He is. absolutely disgusting in his point of views and his worldview. I cannot watch him tune into it. I would not watch him because I don't really know about him. But when I saw his name and what he was being accused of, and then I watch other creators do commentary and reactions on him, that's the only way I watch it. But now it's coming to light that he is being considered a man that probably, if had the opportunity and if it was legal to you know, date little girls. He makes a lot of content about his fantasies playing out, and they all involve mostly, not most, a majority of him speaking out and sharing his sick, twisted fantasies about young women. He's disgusting and he's filthy. And there are men out there that would watch him and would think that he's a hero, right? He's like R. Kelly's alter ego. And the sad part and the most important part is that men like Corey Holcomb, um, he walks the earth every single day without no consequences. And that's sad. There are a lot of men, there are a lot of women that are scared of men like this man, Hulk, Corey Hulk. There are such as myself, right? That's a man that I would not smile with. That's a man I would not joke with. That's a man I would not even exchange eye contact with. Knowing his history, knowing his thoughts, knowing his views, his worldview that he shared with the world, and mostly he targets black women, right? He is a predator. And he admits that he is a predator because he'll say things like he'll prey upon a woman that's lower income so she could depend on him for money. But now he has gotten himself in a slew of trouble. And the sad thing is that he do come across as mentally challenged. A lot of us mothers probably failed to get our children evaluated because at the time, like, mothers wasn't informed or didn't have the resources or even begin to think that her child had problems. Um, Maybe when it was too late, but he's a grown man now. He's fucked. He's cooked. He can't come back from this. And the fact that he has an audience supporting him and praising him, and it's not, I don't care, like, about, because he's a comedian. He's a sick comedian. A lot of sick comedians share their sick thoughts and their content. But Corey Hulk, that's what I'm calling him. I don't even like saying his name. Every compilation video that they showed, he was making references to young girls, and it is absolutely disgusting. I had to watch one content creator, Keita Rose. I'm glad I watched it with her video, or with her commentary and her reaction, because she chopped it up really well. She did a great video, because for people like me to sit there and even entertain or watch someone like Corey Hope, I would just throw up. But Keita Rose did say that she do have a dark sense of humor, and I'm glad that she do, because she could watch stuff like this and give a commentary, and won't have a problem with taking her audience through, so they could feel comfortable and shit. But I'm just glad that Keita Rose did the video, a reaction commentary on Corey Holcomb, because it was easier for me to watch and understand. But the fact that this man is absolutely ill, filthy, a filthy animal, which I will call him, right? Because what woman would think that he is a sexy, appealing, good-looking, nice, decent man, and he talk about women? I mean, talk about teenagers like this, and talk about women that really probably can't do for themselves. And that's the problem with men, how disgusting and filthy their minds are. Like, you really think that because women have their own mind and make their own choices, and can form their own thoughts, that these women are the worst. But then when you explain the type of woman that you want a woman to cook and clean and be available for you when you want to, when you want her to give in or be submissive. But you have to, and this is how men think of women. So you have to go down in the gutter, right? And I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about the men that's going down in the gutter and pay for women that can't like take care of themselves. That goes to show you that you are a sick man, men that think like this and that have this idea that, oh, okay, yeah, well, you know what, the only way, and that's the only men that can get these type of women, is if you have to go down deep in the gutter, because women don't find you appealing, women don't find you attractive, women don't like you, you are not likable, you are someone that women say, I hate men like you're a disgusting and filthy and shady and dumb. And the most important part is, like, men like Corey Hoke, he is in the position to take care of himself. I would hope so. But you know what? Men like Corey Holt, he do not know how money work. So now, because the last time he said that TMZ got him uh, deals taken away, he's losing money good. Now you don't have to worry about looking for a woman in the gutter that's low income, because you're going to be right there with her. You're going to be lower class too. You're not going to be middle class no more. You're going to have to fight for scraps just to see and maintain a decent meal. You're not going to be able to afford a $40 woman, because you have priorities, that you have other priorities. And the fact that men have this mindset that women are beneath them, and and that's why I don't personally like to, like, okay, so Corey is somebody that you would describe as an alpha male, which alpha males are a myth, a myth, right? There's no such thing as an alpha male. But if you, the when alpha male comes to mind, when I think about an alpha male, I think about this angry, aggressive, emotional uh, beast. But I will say this, and a lot of men probably would not admit to this because they are scared. The only way, well, women don't know this about alpha males, right? So when a man tells you that he's an alpha male, all he's doing is saying that he's going to get you pregnant and leave. Because that's what stupid men think an alpha male is get women pregnant and bounce, make a lot of babies. But what they don't tell you is, like, if you are a true alpha male, you are bisexual. True alpha males are bisexual, because you are an animal, like, with animal like tendencies, and in the wild, and amongst, you know primates, the men animals engage in sexual behavior with one another. You are not an alpha male if you're not bisexual. Okay, let's get that right there. And if you are an alpha male, that means that you're telling that woman who don't know what an alpha male is, that alpha males are but not monogamous, that they're going to just make a baby with you and keep moving, and not look back. That's what an alpha male is. Alpha male, like Corey Hoke and many other men that describe themselves as alpha males, like Kevin Samuels. You're not going to tell me Kevin Samuels was not a transgender man, right? I would not be surprised if it came out that he was a transgender man, right? He sat up there, he tell people, like, dumb men that become alpha males, oh, to what to do and how to do it. But you taking men like Kevin Samuels give directions, and he gives instructions to other men that don't know any better. And Corey Hoke is probably one of the men that don't know any better, that follow Kevin Samuels, you know, teaching men how to be alpha males. Now, I just want men to at least be honest and say, listen, yeah, you know what? I'm an alpha male and I'm bisexual. And I say that because, like, they comparing themselves to, like, animals like chimpanzees or apes, animals that's not humans, right? Humans are animals. So, but if you are a man and you calling yourself an alpha male, that means you are comparing yourself to an animal in the wild, like, primates, apes, chimpanzees, And the ones that you think are alpha males, wolves and shit, right? These men don't know how to make analogies, right? But within the alpha male, amongst the animal kingdom, they engage with same sex behaviors. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, men, you go out there, because if a man tell me he's a alpha male, I'm gonna ask him if he's bisexual. I feel bad for Corey Hope because he's suppressing his sexuality. He's way too angry. He's way too aggressive. He's way too hostile. He's way too, just way too much, way too intense. That is scary for any woman. Can you imagine just lying there and talking to him, and he just a thought just come up in his head, and he think he's telling you a joke, and a joke is surrounded about around a young teenage girl, him waiting for a woman, because I've seen this in person, men waiting for children, kids to turn 18, ladies to turn 18, I mean, well, young girls, little girls to turn 18 so she could be considered grown. And then we have the women that backs them up. Like, yeah, she's grown. She's 15 years old. She wearing short shorts. She wearing a tank top. What else he supposed to do? So you would rather like boost up and praise a man that would think he's entitled to a woman at any given moment, no questions asked, no consent. You would say that the woman, not the woman, sorry, let me correct it. The little girl is fast because this man is weak and this man is dangerous. I'm glad men are lonely. They need to stay lonely. They're never going to change. They don't want to change. And the funny thing is, like with Corey Hoke, you know what was funny about Corey Hoke? He thought the brotherhood was going to come in and save him. He felt alone. He felt slighted, and he felt like his back is up against the wall. And he should feel like that. You are filthy. What grown ass man, a black man that all black men have problems, right? All black men are mistreated, but like when you point out Corey Hoke, and say this is unacceptable and this behavior is borderline illegal and sick. No, it's a you trying to tear a black man down because he think his jokes are like funny. His jokes are not funny. His jokes are sick and twisted and demented. But there are people that follow him because they are sick, twisted, and demented. Like if I'm sick and twisted and demented, I would like for my audience to be sick, twisted, and demented also. Right? We have to be at least on the same like page, point of view, insight and perspective, outlook, worldview. Now that's just an example. Like-minded people, that's what I should say instead of saying sick, twisted, and demented. Like if you are a like-minded person, then yes, you're going to follow Corey Hope. If you are a like-minded person, you are going to still follow um R. Kelly. What's the difference between R. Kelly and Corey Hope? One is in jail, one is not. And the fact that he have people surrounding him, applauding him, and going along with his sick, twisted mind, and he don't think he should suffer any consequences behind his thoughts and behind his point of view and his actions is absolutely um scary. Men are not aware of their the harm that they impose and the harm that they impose upon other people because they lack awareness. Fuck accountability, right? You don't know, like, accountability should be the last thing that comes to mind. Like, men are so hateful and so mean and so dumb and just so angry and so pissed off that they hate single women that are happy. Single women can't be happy. Single woman can't be free, let alone a man that, let alone, no, I mean, when I say a man, I mean a woman that has a child, a baby, and she's not with the father and she's not married to the father, they hate those women too. Men just hate women. They hate single women. They hate single mothers. They hate happy women. They hate smart women. They hate fat women. They hate skinny women. They hate women that wear wigs. They hate women that wear natural. They hate ugly women. They hate pretty women. And when you say, "Oh, not all men," I'm just saying men that hate those type of women because those type of men exist. And I'm supposed to like be understanding why. And that's what another thing, like you men want us to be understanding of your sickness. Why do I have to sit there and understand that you are a sick man and you fail to get the help that you need, and it's only going to get worse and you're going to have a lot of regret as you get older? Like, what's his name? Clifton Powell. He's a very prime example of a man that lived and will live with regret from his this day forward. And see, with men, the difference between men and women, that we as women are more emotionally intelligent, and men are not so much that much of emotionally intelligent. So what they do is they suffer in silence and they isolate, and then they lie and said they are looking for peace. They have tried to reframe a woman being submissive over and over again, and women sometimes fall for it. If a woman says she's in her soft girl era, she's just saying she's submissive, right? If a man say he want peace, he just want a woman that's submissive, right? We as women know damn well there's no need for us to be submissive to a man that say he's a man. There's no reason for a woman to be submissive if a man is comfortable within himself. Of course, if you are in a relationship, you definitely have to, see each other's point of view and listen to each other, understand each other. But I don't think I have to like bend down, I mean, like bow down to your demands just to make you feel comfortable. Who I don't understand. I'm not going to go further, but I'll say it like this. I'll end it like this. What woman in her right mind would date or even entertain someone like Corey Hoke, knowing that his views and his ideal woman is a teenager and he's a grown ass man? What woman would actually think, or what man, and this is a question for the men. Like, and that's the thing, let me say this. Like Corey Hoke, he probably get his instructions and morality from the Bible, right? But what man, modern day man in 2026, will sit there and have eyes for an 18-year-old, a 14-year-old, 15-year-old, wait till she get 18 years old if you're not a predator? Right? I could understand, okay, yeah, you still a creep if you like 30 years old messing with an 18-year-old. You still a creep if you like 40-year-old messing with a 20-year-old. Right? You still a creep if you're like 50 years old messing with a 25-year-old. And when I say creep, I mean like your psychology is like shot, cooked, done with. It's absolutely horrible that men like Corey Hoke could walk around and think what he's doing is okay and he don't have to suffer or face any consequences, right? The brotherhood backed him up against the wall. The brotherhood let him know, like, you are filthy and disgusting. We don't want to mess with you. Your views are not aligned with our views. So you're a sick man. I don't care what type of background you came from. You just shouldn't be doing the shit that you're doing and saying. But I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna clip these videos. StreamYard. Oh my gosh. I still didn't see how many people were in here, but that's okay. But listen, if you listen to the show, Minding Men Business, a female perspective, thank you for listening and have a great day.